River Dee is the world's top spring salmon river. It has been for many, many decades. It's a top global destination for visiting anglers who want to catch the finest salmon in the world, the springer. The River Dee historically would produce, on average, 6,000 to 10,000 springers a year up until the end of June. And then the fishing would slow down in the autumn. Unfortunately, with global climate change, overexploitation at sea, and the tributary rivers getting too warm in the summer, the salmon populations are declining, which is impacting on the future survival of the species, and the species is now endangered. In the last 10 years, our river used to produce 2,000 to 3,000 springers a year, and it was very desirable for visiting anglers, especially from Scandinavia, who used to come in large groups and fish up and down the valley and spend a lot of money. So it's very, very important revenue to the fragile rural economy, which relies on angling tourism through the spring and autumn months to sustain the local population. Alas, the last couple of years, the spring run has literally collapsed, but it's showing signs that it will bounce back because there's been a massive amount of habitat work which is designed to cool the upper river where the springers are bred. There's been nearly 500,000 trees planted in the catchment. Many hundreds of large woody structures put in the water to create deep riffles and runs. And what we're trying to do is to ensure that the upper reaches of the river where the juvenile springers populate are cool enough so that they do not become dead due to overheating and stress. And this is a fantastic amount of work. It's been going on for the last 10 years, and we're hopeful and optimistic that it will bear fruit and the spring run population will recover. I've met many visiting groups of Scandinavian anglers on the river, spoken at many of their dinners where I'd come along wearing the kilt and present bottles of whisky, and we've always found the visiting anglers from Scandinavia good, loyal customers who really enjoy getting some fishing done on the river here before their own rivers open in the summer in June. The Scandinavian anglers are generally very good anglers. They know what they're about. They know what a good fishing rod is, what a good fishing fly is. They know how to present the fly. So for me to visit Scandinavian anglers, it's always a pleasure because they know what they're doing. And they generally tend to catch fish because they're very good anglers. So we want to maintain this international relationship with Scandinavia, where visiting anglers can come here and have a proper holiday experience. Yes, you can fish one of the most wonderful fly fishing rivers in Scotland, but you can also have a lovely time in the valley. It's a beautiful valley. It's the Royal Valley. The king lives here, and he's a salmon fisher, and he has his own beats and his own gilly. So it's good that the Norwegian anglers come here, and we want you to continue coming because you're always in with a chance of fish, and the spring fish are the best fish to catch. They're beautiful, hard fighting fish, full of fat and muscle.
I think the key with a lot of the Scandinavian fishermen is when they come over, they fish very hard from breakfast time through to dinner at maybe 8 or 8:30, and this week it's proved with Stig's 2 fish that perseverance pays off.
So for me, the spring fishing on the Dee is something really unique. Coming from Scandinavia, we can start the season earlier, and coming to this valley, you know, it's just something. It's all about the culture, the history, and the fishing. It's amazing. Sitting here with Ali, the gilly on the desk beat. So Ali, when did the season start here?
Our season starts on February the 1st, and we have here at Des a very good chance from opening day through till closing. This year the spring fish have run the river pretty hard with the mild temperatures of the water. So this year we are right on the edge of the run of the spring fish, which has been good.
Yeah. I see that you often pick up a really nice springer early in February.
Yes, this season we had our first on the 2nd of February this year, which was good. A fish 14 pounds from Lindy's, which was always a good start to the year. We had the second, I think it was 3 or 4 days later, which is always good to get February off to a good start.
So basically you have the chance here to come fishing from the 1st of February, and on this beat it fishes really good both on low water and high water, so there's always some water you can fish on.
Yep, well we're very lucky. We have upper Des and lower Des here. Lower Des is a lot of easy wading, gravel pools, and the bottom beat is a lot more structure and a little rougher for the wading, which is good. It gives us a lot of options.
Yeah, I would say probably the only pool that is a bit really rough wading here is the middle pool.
Yes, no, I'd agree. I think for the Scandinavians, the wading probably isn't so much of a problem. For the UK-based fishermen, they maybe find it a little rougher. Not used to the big, powerful rivers of Scandinavia.
Yeah. So, and when we come out during March and April, the fishing normally starts to pick up really good. We've been here now a week in April, and been a bit bad luck with the weather conditions. It's been very windy and the river's gone up and down, but we have seen fish, we have caught fish. Everyone has been from the party has been into a fish.
Yep.
So I mean, there is always a good chance here to have a good springer fishing, and when you come further out in April and beginning of May, that's where the big ones come.
Yep. No, the early May is when the big fish tend to enter the river. But as you say, this week we've done really well. Everybody has fished very hard and been rewarded. As you say, we had very difficult conditions at the start of the week with the rising and falling river, and very strong winds towards the end of the week. But we have maybe touched 7 or 8 fish between the party, which is very good.
Yeah.
Landed 2, one off at the bank there. So no, it's been a good week all in all.
I mean, it's springer fishing, so you cannot expect to have a fish every day, but if you fish hard, you will be rewarded. That's just how it is on springer fishing. Same with us first week in June. It's not like you will have 5 fishes or 7 fishes.
Yep.
That's how it is.
Yep.
We won't talk so much about further on in the season here, but you could give us some. How long does the season last here?
So we're 8.5 months, so we're from February the 1st through till the 15th of October. Here at Des we have a really good chance of fish from the opening day till closing. I would say the peak of our spring fishing will be from the start of April through till the middle of May, all going well. Yeah,
and as you say, you have chance to pick up a fish from start to end season. And I've been here several times fishing in late September, October, and that's quite amazing. Yeah, it's fish in every pool.
Yeah, it can be phenomenal, and all the big fish seem to start to play ball a little bit more. But then big fish we catch in September, October are normally coming into the river late April, early May.
Yeah.
So they're the ultimate prize on the Dee, is one of these big multi-sea winter springers.
And it seems nowadays like the springers tends to sit from Bankery and further up. That's where.
Yeah, I think now the snow in the Cairngorm doesn't last quite as long as it did maybe 10 or 15 years ago. So the temperature of the river hasn't got the temperature barriers for the fish.
Yeah.
Now they're happy to come right the way through. This season they seem to be sitting from here up to upstream of Dinnet, in that sort of upper middle and lower upper section of the river, which has been really good for us.
Yeah. No, I really must say that I could recommend fishing at Des here, because you have everything, as I said, low water, high water, fantastic beats, fantastic pools. A great place to stay here if you want that. So for me it's like a place I will come back to every year in the spring to just get the season started.
No, it's great to have you guys here. It's been a great week, and as I say, everybody's fished hard, and we've had a result. So no, we can't complain.
Yeah.
Here's to next year.
Yeah. Thanks, Ali.
No problem at all, Simon. Cheers, guys.